This is my 1996 Granvia 4-wheel drive 3-litre turbo diesel. Take you on a walk around the outside first of all. Got good tyres all round, they're all Falcon, all fitted at more or less the same time. As you see, going all around it, there is no rust at all. Pretty good on this side, paintwork isn't too bad, there's a few scrapes on the front and the alloys are a little bit scruffy. A few scrapes and scuffs on the front bumpers, wipers can really do with being wiper arms can do with being painted. And this side's a little scruffier, we've got a few scratches and marks. I do have the moulding that needs to be stuck back on there, that will go with the van. Again, that tyre was actually replaced more recently due to a puncture, so that one has very little wear on it. Got the original factory wind deflectors. There's a few scuffs and marks, a few scratches down the side. The lacquer has gone on the back here, but overall it's not too bad from a distance, and again you'll see there's no rust. This is the scruffiest bit, so we've got a few dents in the tailgate and the rear quarter, and bumper has obviously got a bit of damage to it. It's obviously been repaired in the past and been damaged again. There's the hookup campsite mains, and after the paint on the roof is in condition. A lot of lacquer has gone there, so where the windows. Rearview mirror. I'll show you inside. So we've got a solid wood single bed. That is actually the proper single bed dimensions, so you can put a normal mattress on there if you want. That's quite a firm foam mattress. There's the trip switches for the campsite hookup, all functional, fully working. There's the 12-volt system. As you can see, that's on a split charge and charges when the vehicle's running, and doesn't discharge the engine battery, and the leisure battery is behind this panel. Jump inside, get you a bit of view. The electrics are a little bit perhaps untidy, but it's all safe and working. Wait for that to come into focus. There's the battery, securely fitted but easy enough to get out if you need to. So it comes with all the original curtains. They are electric, but the electric drive doesn't work that well. We've got full electric sunroof, which works fine when the ignition's on. I'll need to turn the ignition on to test that. And the cool box that was between the seats has been removed. So the carpet is a bit scruffy because obviously there's no carpet underneath it, but if it were me I would be changing the cab carpet anyway because it's a bit past its best. Okay, good view of the cabin dashboard. The driver's seat has been replaced, that's out of a Mitsubishi Galant. It's very comfortable, quite adjustable as well. And we've got a small manual sunroof there, again all works fine, no leaks, and we've still got all the original ventilation and heating in the back, and again all that still works fine. Okay, come out back. So side door, no problems there at all. That all works fine. And better view of the interior. And the side door has an electric latch on it, which again works absolutely fine. The electric mirrors and windows work fine. The mirrors do fold electrically, but not very well, so don't tend to use that. The motor's quite worn, which is a very common issue with these. I'll show you under the bonnet in a moment as well. And if we turn there we go. So the mileage is showing a mix of kilometres up until 2007 and then miles after that, so not sure what that would actually translate to, but that's what it's showing at the moment, and it does now count in miles and read in miles. There's a converter installed behind the dashboard. Never overheats, temperature always stays in the middle. Fuel gauge, as I said, is not entirely reliable. Once it gets down to a quarter, it doesn't move any further. So now the ignition's on. I'll show you the sunroof. There you go. And this little one here, and they've both got blinds to cover them at night if you're camping. So yeah, not much else to show you here. We'll start it up. Column auto shift, I'll show you that in a moment when we go for a drive. This is the 3-litre turbo diesel, all in excellent health. There is a small oil leak at the back of the engine, so it does tend to leave a few dots if it's parked, but the level never drops, and it was changed not many miles ago. Otherwise all pretty clean and dry. The only thing that's not functional on here is the air conditioning. And we've got digital climate control. Obviously, as I say, the air conditioning doesn't work. It would work if it was gassed up, and that has been tested. It did work absolutely fine, but it has a small leak from somewhere, and unfortunately weren't able to trace where that came from. Okay. Brand new wiper blades, fitted just last week. So let's go for a little drive. The auto box is pretty smooth. There is a bit of a thump when it changes gears sometimes because we've got a worn diff mount, I've been told, but doesn't really affect it driving generally. Otherwise the box changes pretty smoothly. If it were me, I'd probably change the auto box fluid because it is looking a little bit dirty. But it's up to the level. As I say, the box seems to work absolutely fine apart from that. So plenty of performance, that all works well, and kick down, no problems there either. Brakes are good. Handbrake isn't brilliant, it's an automatic so it doesn't get used, but it does work to some extent. Engine's nice and quiet, there's no funny noises. There's a few creaks and rattles underneath, but it is 24, 25 years old. The steering track's nice and straight. So there we go, that's the tour of the Granvia.